Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to 9-Liner Tattoo. This one, I suppose, before we go any further, I should give a trigger warning. This one's talking about suicide. So if you don't want to hear anything about that, then don't watch the rest of the video. But if you do, welcome. Let's go. So about, I don't know how long it was. I mean, a good few months ago now. A good few months ago now. Frank Turner released this. It's called A Wave Across the Bay. A picture of him in Scott on the back and, you know, all that sort of stuff. With some proceeds going to Tiny Changes, which is awesome. Now, I bought 3 because A, I wanted to help the charity, but B, I thought that would be awesome. I'll buy it, I'll keep, you know, I'm a bit odd, I'll keep one wrapped up, I'll open one and listen to it, and then I'll give one away. Or I'll give 2 away, one or the other, you know what I mean? 3 of them are still here, still wrapped. Now, I've been asked a lot, what do you think of that song? What do you think of that song? What do you think of that song? And the day that I heard that, I made a video reacting to the song. And the reason that I've not put that video up is because I was super fucking angry, and I think it was an off-the-cuff reaction. So I've watched the video back a few times, and this is, much to my not want, because of, you know how my brain works, an autistic brain just goes blah. But speaking to my wife, I think it's probably good that I've edited it down a little bit and not done a straight off the cuff reaction, because watching that video back, some of the things I said in there, not that they could be taken the wrong way, they would have been taken the right way, but it would have been too aggressive, you know? And I'm not really an aggressive person, so anyway, A Wave Across the Bay. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Music's alright. Time Changes are good. You know, as far as a song, it's fine. I like it, it's alright. But lyrics, holy, again, this is my opinion, so get on at me if you like, I don't care. This is my opinion. And it turns out I'm not alone. I think the lyrics are wholly inappropriate. And just fucking stupid to do. And I'll give you an example, the main example. You know, it starts off with, I spoke to Scott, apparently Scott came to him in a vision. Yep. No. But you know, either way, that's not the problem I have an issue with. What I have an issue with is the sort of, I guess you could call it the first quarter, the chorus. Now, before I read this, as someone who, as you well know, struggled with mental health for a long time, I mean, I'm 43 in a month, and I'd say for over half my life, in various roles and degrees, and some of you know it's got a lot worse. My wife knows that, my mum knows that, but I'm quite strong-minded, I'm quite strong-willed, 90% of the time. However, if I was, and I'm not saying the people who are the opposite to me are weak, I'm not saying they're weak, so don't start with that. What I'm saying is, if they are more suggestive, because you've got a couple things happening here. You've got celebrity, fame, telling you something, which we all know, a lot of people believe what the famous person says. Man, woman, in between, doesn't matter. Well, that must be true. If I, for example, tattoo world, if I buy that tattoo machine, I'll be able to tattoo like that person. Nope. If I buy that aftershave or that perfume, my life will change. Nope. If I buy the expensive shoes or that dress like what that famous, nope, it doesn't make any fucking difference, okay? But some people fall for the celebrity culture. What they say is right. So if you take that in itself, someone who has got a huge platform, talking about something to do with a charity. Now, for the record, before we go any further here, this has nothing to do with the charity. Zero to do with the charity, okay? Nothing. They haven't an opinion. I haven't spoken to them. This is me, myself, and I. So do not fucking start with the charity. That's nothing to do with that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to put this video up, but I feel like I need to. So if I need to do something now at this age, I'm doing it. So again, one last time, zero to do with the charity. But when he's got a platform with all these followers, all these subscribers, all these people paying attention, and in the world of tiny changes, there is a theme of people needing some help, not always, needing some help with their mental health, struggling, whatever it might be. Now, if you're in that world that I'm in, and your mind is not as strong as mine might be, or someone else might be, then these lyrics that I'm about to read, in my opinion, are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So imagine you're at your wit's end. You've had enough. I've been there, you've had enough. You're thinking, right, done. I think I might end my life. I'm not quite sure. I'll stick some music on. I find solace in music. Great. And then someday, singing a song about someone who did commit suicide, writes this. There must have been a moment just before you hit the water. For people that don't know, just in case, Scott from Frightened Rabbit committed suicide by jumping off the Forth Road Bridge. There must have been a moment just before you hit the water where you were filled with a sense of peace and understanding. Peace and understanding, okay? Let's let that waft over us for a second. When you were filled with a sense of peace and understanding. With the wind in your hair and the light in your eyes, you realised you were finally escaping. Now, you were always smiling. Sorry, there's a bit at the end there, you were always smiling. I forgot about that. Now, you're thinking about committing suicide. You've had enough of the world. You're struggling. You're not quite sure. You hear this song and it makes you think, well, just before he died, he must have felt a sense of peace and understanding that he was finally escaping. Well, I want peace. I want understanding. I want to escape. That sounds like a fucking great idea. No, 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 no. I don't fucking like that. I don't like it at all. Now, I doubt this is not going to go anywhere. He's not going to see this. He's not going to comment. And if he does, then fine. We'll have a chat about it. And that's completely fine. Very doubtful. But I think it's fucking irresponsible. Fucking completely irresponsible. Because there's nowhere in the song that counters that and says that what he's writ was wrong, or it might be wrong, or that might not have been the answer. I'm not saying it wasn't the answer. What I'm saying is that he's not, and I don't think he's in a position to put that and make it sound so, fucking, and finally, peace and understanding, relax, I've escaped from the world's troubles. No, 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 I can't keep saying no, but I don't know what else to say. I think it's highly irresponsible. I don't know what's highly irresponsible. And I think that as someone who writes words very well, it was his duty, once he decided to write this song, it was his duty and his responsibility to not glorify suicide and make it seem like right at the end there's peace, understanding and escape. It's not okay. Now there'll be people that say, how do you know what Scott thought right at the end? And that's not the issue. I'm not saying he shouldn't write that because that's not what Scott was feeling. That's not what I'm saying. I don't fucking know what Scott was feeling. People assume that because of what I've done in the connection that I know more than the next person. And that might be true. I might know more things than you do about a lot to do with things to do with the band and in-house stuff, which will go nowhere apart from my ears. But I don't know what he was thinking. Nobody knows what he was thinking. Even if he wrote somewhere what he was thinking, that might not have been exactly what he was thinking. So I don't claim to know. That's not the issue. I'm not complaining because he got it wrong. You know, I'm not complaining because, no, that's not what he thought. He thought something else. No, you shouldn't fucking write that. You shouldn't present it in a fashion and a format that makes it sound like that it was a good idea. Because that's what it reads to me. That if you're struggling with the depression and everything that Scott was going through and any other people was going through, if you do what he done, not maybe necessarily the same way, but if you end your life, you'll get some peace and understanding and finally escape. I don't fucking like it. I don't like it. There's other things in there saying a couple of weeks before that we were speaking and I wish you'd told me that you were leaving, blah, 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 which is, you know, Me, I wish you'd told me how you feel. What about me? No, fuck off. It's nothing to do with you. I wish you'd told me how you were feeling before you went. I'm not pissed at you, man, but if you had something in your soul we could have recognised. No, like you're the great fucking saviour. Bullshit. Don't start with that. I don't like it. Somehow in that moment you miraculously missed it. You were a wave across the bay, never breaking, and that's how I like to think of you. Ever falling, never landing. What the fuck? So, I mean, come on. What the fuck? Rolling slowly out to sea and smiling. Come on, man. You're better than that, Frank. You're better than that. That's fucking bullshit. I don't like it, and it's irresponsible. And I feel myself starting to get piss boiled now, and I'm going to start saying things that I mean, but the wrong way. My wife's been telling me for 23 years, and everybody hears the same. It's not what you're saying so much as how you're saying it. And if I'm saying something like that, there's a good chance it's not going to come across as the way that I actually intend it. So I'm going to take a step back and then leave it at that. But I've been asked for a long, long time what I think, and that's what I think. That's what I thought the day that I heard it, and that was months and months and months ago. And this is how I feel today. The date is Tuesday the 5th of July. Nothing's changed. If anything, the more I start talking about it, the more I start to get irate about it. Again, my opinion, nothing to do with the charity. So please don't start with the charity. I say a lot, I need to stop saying I'm actually I'm sweating with it. I'm fucking fuming now. Talking about it and bringing it up makes me really fucking angry. So I'm just going to calm down, and I'm going to go and do a tattoo in about 10 minutes time. Fucking hell. So that's it. That's what I think of that. I do think that it's great that he done something to raise money for Tiny Changes. I think that's admirable and that's awesome. And I think that obviously the things that I've done for Tiny Changes, I could never compete on the scale that he's competed on to raise money for them, which is fantastic. And I don't want to comment any more about the charity stuff, because I want to just say that it's nothing to do with them. But this is all my personal opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. Tell me below. Don't start fucking name calling me and all that sort of shit, because I'll come for you. So don't do that. If we want to have a discussion, let's have a discussion. That's okay. That's my opinion. That's all. You know? That's all it is. Like arseholes. Everybody's got one, and that's it. That's all I can say. If you want to have a chat about it, let's have a chat about it. If you agree, tell me below. If you disagree, tell me below. But let's try and keep it adult. Maybe I wasn't the full adult there, but I got a little bit hit up, but that's okay. Again, for the last and final time, that's my opinion. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope I haven't caused anybody too much offence. That's not my task here. My task here was to honestly and impartially review this. And just to reiterate as well, even if it wasn't someone as close to me as Scott and the music and all that sort of stuff, I would still be saying the same thing. If any person had committed suicide and somebody wrote a song and this was, it would still be the same. So it's not just because of my connection, okay? I just feel like the way that it's worded is not right. I'm not saying I could do better, but it's not right. And again, my opinion. So anyway, have a good day. I hope everybody's okay. And if you're feeling some type of way, reach out to someone, anybody. I'm aware that not everybody's got a wife like mine who is... We're very open about our struggles, as you've probably seen. But there must be someone in your life. If there's not, then there's the Samaritans. There, you can call up and you can give them a fake name. You don't have to give them any information at all. You can just call up. It's free. I might put a link to the number in the description below. You can have a chat. And I hope this hasn't brought up any struggle and feelings or anything. But that's why I put the disclaimer in at the beginning. But that's it. Okay, I'm going to get going before I say another 400 fucking times. Thank you very much for watching, and I done it there, a fucking dick. And enjoy the rest of the... Fuck, I can't stop it! Oh, what the fuck? That's it for now. So, I done it again. That's it for now, so enjoy the rest of the video. I shall try and put some tattoos in it. there is a competition coming very, very soon, which actually might, by the time this video comes out, it might be on already, where you can win. I'll show you, because I'm pretty confident I'm going to stick to the timeline. How fucking close was that? You can win that. I've got one and I got gifted one. I bought that one and I got gifted one. You can also win, in fact, you know what? I might have one in my bag. I'll show you right now. I might have took it out of my bag actually. Let's see. Is it in here? Hold on a wee second. I'm just going for a rummage in this fucking bottomless pit. Oh yes, I do. I do. You can also win one of these. Pretty much I believe they're sold out now, but it's a puzzle on tape. I managed to get a couple. I got one to keep and one to give away, as well as a couple of vinyl. One that may or may not be signed by someone in a band. Maybe. Another vinyl that may or may not have original artwork on it from a rather handsome man or an ugly bastard, either way. Anyway, that's it. So stay tuned for the competition, and if it's on, please go and do what the handsome man suggests and you might win all this stuff. Alright? But until then, take it easy. Alright? Peace. And just be calm. I'm talking to myself now. Relax.